Hello, African sports fanatics. Welcome to another episode of the Safari Soccer Show, the first episode in the year 2021. Now, I have hosted players, I have hosted coaches. Today, we are doing it differently. I'm hosting a club owner. He'll just take us through how the challenges of owning a club in Africa, how is it, and how to manage clubs. Welcome, sir, and maybe just introduce yourself to our viewers and just take us through. I do ask my guests because mostly I interview players. I ask them to take the viewers through their football journey. But I don't know how. Maybe you can just take us through your life in football and why you decided to manage a club.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you, viewers. My name and Safari TV.
yeah,
My name is Kgomongwe. I'm a South African, but I'm running the big team in Swaziland called Mbabane Highlanders.
yeah.
Yes. I started liking a football. I was having a team in South Africa called Alice Tigers,
Yeah.
but I was having also interest to Mbabane Highlanders because when I grew up, I used to sit down with my father and say that Mbabane Highlanders is playing and everything is playing. And I was very happy when they approached me to take over their beloved team because that team is a very big team.
Mhm.
So challenges that you are picking up the challenge once you don't have a sponsor. Or once you are not financial, you don't have a financial muscles. But once you have a financial muscles, you don't pick up any problem. Like I did to Highlanders, we buy new players, we have a clubhouse, we achieve a lot.
Okay, let me
We
just
even
cut you short. Sorry, let me just cut you short about before you tell us the problems of owning a club or managing a club. May you just tell the viewers what inspired you to bankroll or own the team?
I beg your pardon.
Maybe before you tell us the problems of owning a club, maybe you just tell the viewers what inspired you to bankroll a team.
What inspired me
To own the team.
Yeah, as a football person, football is something that is flowing in your blood, and football is something that you can't leave it very easy. I used to like football when I grew up, and I was thinking that when I grow up, I will own one of the teams, one of the big teams, Africa.
So you
Is
owning
what?
a okay.
Yes.
So you owning a team in Africa. Now let me just ask what you already own a team in Africa. So what will be your greatest satisfaction with your team?
I want to play in Africa. I want to come to Kenya and play with the winning team in Kenya.
Yeah.
I want to come also to South Africa to play with a winning team in South Africa.
Yeah.
Go in the Africa to play with all the teams in Africa.
Okay. Now talking of you want to bring your team to come to Kenya, play with the most current successful club in Kenya. Let's talk Gor Mahia. Gor Mahia has won the league around 20 plus times. And your team I think your team also has the greatest match titles nationally, but then it last won its match in 2001. So how do you want your team to play these other great teams, but then it won a national title back in 2001?
Yeah, remember, I was not the director of Mbabane Highlanders. When I come to Mbabane Highlanders, in 3 months, I was lifting a charity cup.
Okay.
And then in 3 months, in a year, not a year, 6 months, I was already participating in the final of Ngwenyama Cup, which it was appearing on the national TV. The whole world were seeing us. So it's showing a great achievement because now we are competing to be number one. We are number one, in fact.
Okay.
Because number one, we are 4. And we believe that we will be number one. And the chances of us coming to play with Gor Mahia are very high.
Okay.
I want to make my supporters happy. I want to make all the supporters, because that team is a very big team in Swaziland.
Okay.
It's owning half and quarter of Swazi population. So I believe that the Mbabane Highlanders is the right team because it was there before. It was doing well before, because I was talking to somebody from Egypt who was saying that Mbabane Highlanders, it once play CAF in Egypt.
Yeah.
Yes. That is why I was mentioning things of financial muscles. If you don't have financial muscles, you can't manage everything in football.
Talking of challenges of financial matters in football, I think club management is a dynamic and tricky endeavor. How do you manage it? How do you cope up with such maybe financial issues and such?
Yeah, that is a very good question. We don't have a sponsor.
Okay.
As a businessman in South Africa, I'm sponsoring the team, I'm running the team, I'm signing players.
Yeah.
But sometimes when we win something, it managed to uplift the financial muscles of the team.
Yeah.
And we bought the good players, like we bought Thamsanqa Sangweni, who's going to Chippa United. We signed Kwama, who was playing for a big team in South Africa. We have another Sangweni who was playing for Orlando Pirates. We signed them to Swaziland to beef up their team. So I believe that our team can compete in Africa. I don't have a doubt about it.
Okay, you have told me you don't have a sponsor as a team, but then I think sometime last year you were approached by Wanderers to help them financially, or even a possible takeover as the team director, which I think many of people did not take it. You received a lot of negative comments. How did you manage it?
You know, people they will always talking negative.
Yeah.
Those who were talking negative, it was the people who are not who don't have a football. They don't have a football in their blood.
Yeah.
So they will always talk. When you are tall, they will say you are tall. When you are short, you are meat. When you are skinny, when you are fat, you are too fat.
Yeah.
So people will always talk. Those who were talking, they were opponents who were threatened by myself helping Wanderers, using my own money to help Wanderers.
Yeah.
And there was nothing wrong. If you read in Germany, there was a team that gives another team in Germany $40 billion. Yeah, there was nothing wrong. It's showing a sportsmanship.
Yeah.
But if people are saying that in that way of me trying to help Wanderers, they were seeing a potential on me.
Yeah.
A lot of teams in Swaziland, they are seeing a potential on me. So we can't allow the big team like Manzini Wanderers to die a natural death.
Yeah.
Thank you very
much. Okay, now, Chief, maybe let's talk about maybe the negative comments that you received apart from you helping Wanderers financially last year. But then again, you were also on the verge of quitting to manage your current club. Maybe how true is this statement?
I managed to quit to manage my own team.
Maybe there are some rumors of you quitting.
You know, rumors are always being there, and I cannot stop the rumors. If people they decide to talk something negative about Safari TV, they will talk.
Yeah.
You see. Yeah, there was nothing like that. It was myself when I was saying that. I was getting encouraged from my country, football people who were saying that. But you can buy another team because you show a potential in Swaziland.
And then just about a few seconds ago, you mentioned some of South Africans that you have signed in Swaziland. Now, and I think you once said that you want to give South Africans a chance to revive their career in Eswatini. How important is such an act to you and your fellow South Africans?
It's very important. Look, we revived the career of the player like Sangweni. If we didn't take Sangweni to Swaziland, I don't think Chippa United will be recording Sangweni. And on this thing, they were showing Sangweni, how did he perform? And we sit down with the player, we motivate them. So Sangweni was motivated by us, by myself, and by Mbabane Highlanders.
Okay, and you are a businessman too.
We really achieved to revive their career, his career.
Okay. That's a great great act there, because I think you care so much of your fellow South Africans. But then again, Chief, I think you are a businessman too. How is it managing a team and also managing your business?
You know, to be a businessman is a calling.
Yeah.
Football is a business. I
Yeah.
manage the both of them because I'm born to run those things. It's
Yeah.
a calling.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm gifted to run those two. This is my business and my team because
Mhm.
Monday to Thursday, I'm in South Africa. Saturday and Sunday, I'm in Swaziland. And the good thing about this, I'm working with Baba Benson Dlamini, Magita, Coach Bembe, who are doing very well. Coach Dio, they are doing very well.
Okay. Now you just
Yes.
told me you have set a day, maybe weekends to be in Swaziland, but then the other days of the week you are in South Africa. Maybe some of our viewers are just asking themselves, what is your typical day like when you wake up? Because here there's a day you are in Swaziland, there's a day you are in South Africa, and then again you have to coordinate between a team in Swaziland, you in South Africa, plus your businesses as well. How is your day like?
You know, it's not all of this thing. I'm a member of African National Congress.
Okay.
I'm a chairman of What 29. I'm
Okay.
also even committed that if I want to add. So to be a leader is a calling. That is why I'm saying I manage everything because I make a program.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a program and I've got a schedule to say to me this week, because even in Swaziland, I've got accommodation, I've got a house in Swaziland.
Okay.
So when I'm in Swaziland, I'm there to see the team, to
Mm-hmm.
see everything working. I have a program, I come back to South Africa, I'm doing my own things, running my business, checking everything, going to have a space of going to check everything of a organization also.
Now, maybe what is this, your regret so far in club management?
Come again.
What is your regret so far in club management?
My regret.
Yeah, what you maybe you regret, when you went in club management, what you thought you'd not maybe go through while managing a club?
I'm lost. I'm a little bit lost. If you can maybe raise your voice or explain to me in other way, I will understand.
In other way, I mean, what is it that maybe you did not expect while while venturing into club management, you did not expect to encounter?
Oh no, I understand now.
Yeah, yeah.
No, there was a little bit challenges, but we overcome those challenges. As any industrial, there's industrial problems, depending from the people who are running that industry, how they are approaching their problems.
Okay.
Yes, any
So
industrial problems, but we manage it in the proper way. As long as you have a managerial skills, you'll manage it in the proper way.
okay, so let's talk about maybe one last question for your team. What is the short-term ambition of the team? Maybe to win the league or to feature in the CAF Champions League? Because I think it has featured in CAF once.
You just say that like there's a team called Kgomongwe. I want to see myself playing with that.
You want to see yourself, your team playing Gor Mahia?
Yes, I'll come that side.
So, okay, bring your team over here. Maybe they experience.
I'll come that side and win and come back and come into Sundowns and
Uh-huh.
playing with Sundowns Chiefs
Okay.
or another one and
Uh-huh.
win and going to.
Okay, all the best. Gor Mahia is here.
No, I want to have a friendly with them. I want to
Yeah,
work with them.
a pre-season friendly or that will be a good one.
Yes, I hear they are talking about Kgomongwe. I want to have a friendly with them.
Yeah, Gor Mahia is a
Friendly.
big club. It's
Yeah, but they
one of
want to
the
play
best
with
clubs in
Highlanders. The
Africa.
way I found out the history of Highlanders.
Yeah. So maybe
Yeah,
you see, I'm from Kenya. Maybe I'm just curious why you talk so much of Gor Mahia. How is how is Gor Mahia name out there? Because you wanting to play Gor Mahia is such a big deal to us.
No, I make research. I'm somebody who like to make a research. I make a research about powerful teams in Africa.
Okay.
It's one of the things I heard they were talking about it.
Okay. Now,
Yes.
if you had the opportunity to finance, maybe if you had the opportunity and finance to have one of the greatest players to inherit a whole team, which would it be?
In where? In which?
In Africa. In Africa, maybe one of the greatest players, if you want one of the greatest players to play for your club. Which player?
Yeah, as I have. Yeah, no. This thing it did happen because I was willing to have a player like Sangweni, like Spamandla Mlelo,
Yeah.
like Squama, like another Sangweni. They are there. I even take Bopanch Masenamela, they are coming there. We leave the trophy together. And remember, Bopanch Masenamela, they were playing a national team of South Africa. So I didn't see the players from Gomahia or from Botswana Township Rollers or from Egypt. Once I play with them, maybe I can have interested of few players as a sports person.
And I think also TK was supposed to be signed by your team. But then again, I think he was not, maybe he was not ready, or what happened between you people?
Which one? Which player?
TK. Ranchi.
TK. Oh, Tokelo Ranji.
Yeah.
No. The last time when I talked to Mr. Mpedi, he said that they've got a family problems, and then he replaced TK with Squam.
Okay.
The most skillful player, and then we signed Squam.
Now, before I forget, before I forget, why are you not investing in a club in South Africa? Or why did you decide to go to Swaziland and not South Africa?
You know, sometimes you can't predict your destiny.
Okay.
Your destiny is unpredictable. Even yourself, tomorrow you can find yourself staying in South Africa or staying in what you call Swaziland. You see, only God knows. Yes, because most of the people, they ask me the question to say that you are financially equipped, you can run the team in South Africa, but you decided to go to Swaziland. And those people in Swaziland, they like me too much. You see. It's what I can tell you, that sometimes our destiny, you can't predict your destination. Only God knows.
But I think managing a club is quite a hard task, because here in Kenya, most clubs are going down because maybe one, financial problem, and also poor management. That you managing a club up to now, and you without a sponsor, I think that is one of it needs a thumbs up. Maybe thumbs up for that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, maybe before we just close, we wrap up our show, maybe just a word of advice, because most people think owning or managing a club is an easy task. Maybe what you would tell our viewers?
Yeah, I say that football is something that is very simple, but at the same time it's difficult.
Yeah.
So once you can win, I don't know in Kenya how they are playing the tournament, the trophies. Once you are the management, you are managing your team properly, you make your players happy, then everything is possible. Because once you can lift only 2 trophies, it will help your finances to have a cash flow to run there and there, and to uplift the standard and the image of the team. It's my message that I can give to the football owners, to say that they must take care of their players.
Yeah.
They must make their players happy. Yeah. And at the same time, the players must have a discipline also. So I'm somebody like that. I manage my players properly. I'm taking care of my players, and my players, they are well disciplined.
Okay, thank you very much.
And they must be hands-on. They must not send the people to run their team. And as a director, you are sitting under the the aircon, you don't go to
Yeah.
the stadium, you don't go and check the coaches,
Mhm.
you don't go and check the in and out what is happening in the team. You just get a report, a paper. A paper is just a report. You need to go there by yourself. I normally go to the training and watch what they are doing there.
Okay.
Yes.
And have a talk with the players maybe and give them some motivation.
Yes, to give them a motivation to say that, boys, if we can do this,
Yeah.
other one will go to this and the other one. Because last time I was talking to the people from Italy.
Okay.
Yes. We were talking about developing players to take them to Italy,
Mhm.
and the player must explode so that the team must get the revenue and buy another players, because
Okay.
football is a business.
Yeah.
Yes. But once you sit in the office under the aircon and you just get a report in the paper, you are not going to make any achievement in football.
Great, Chief. Now, maybe to our viewers, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Safari Soccer Show. Follow us on all our social media handles at Safari Soccer Show. Thank you very much, Chief, for featuring on the first episode of our 2021 show. And I wish you all the best with your team.
Thank you very much. You're welcome.
Okay.
And thank you, viewers of Safari Show.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for allowing me to present my ideas.
Yeah, and maybe just to add a word of apology to our viewers, this interview would have happened some 2 weeks ago and then also last week, but then due to unavoidable circumstances, we could not do the interview. Okay, thank you very much, and maybe I'm waiting for my jersey from Swaziland.
Okay. No, thank you. You are most welcome.
Okay.